What is up, you guys? Welcome back. Isela doing her hair and her makeup in the same day. Who is she? I don't know her. It's my dogs. Today is going to be a very highly requested video. Ever since I started this technique, a lot of people have been asking me to do a tutorial on it. I've gotten a lot of compliments and I've actually grown a lot on my platforms because of this look, if that makes sense. It's gotten me a lot of exposure. This was the first time that stepped up my game, and then there was this one and it just changed everything for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and do something along the lines of this one, because this is the one that I got asked a lot of times to do a tutorial on. And so I'm just going to do an in-depth tutorial on the eyeshadow. That's why my face is completely done already. I wanted it to just be focused on this eyeshadow, so I didn't feel rushed and everything, because I know people don't like really long videos, and I'm not helping myself by talking so much, so I'm just gonna get right into it. We're gonna be going into Morphe 35B, because what else? I like my face makeup today. Okay, I think it's just because I have my hair done. Okay, so at this point I don't know what I'm going for, but we'll make it there. I'm going to be taking this violet pinkish shade first. And I'm taking a dense, tight brush. This is from the Naked palette. I got this a long time ago and I never used this brush until I started doing this technique, because I build up the color in the crease and the density of this brush is perfect, and when you go in little circular motions it blends it out just enough for my whole technique, the way I do it and everything. I take quite a bit of eyeshadow, and I learned this just from observing Mitchell. Though I've been talking about him like crazy lately, but all of the UK makeup artists, they all do this and their looks are unreal. Nobody can touch them. And major key for vibrance and for color payoff on the eyelids is not to set your eyelids with translucent powder. I start right about here usually. I'm taking this directly in my crease where my eyelids crease. You see? You feel me? And it doesn't have to be perfect, because we still have to blend it out. And I take it a little bit above because I want the color to show, and because I have really hooded eyes, I cut my crease a lot higher than my actual crease. So wherever you feel comfortable. I like to give the illusion that my eye is bigger, so I cut the crease a lot higher. It's gonna look crazy for a while. And then just kind of circular motions a little bit. Just so it's the slightest bit blended. So you've gathered step one, just pack on the shade onto your crease. Step two, I'm going to take this pretty shade right here. I'm going to take this pretty peachish shade right here on my Morphe M433 brush. This is the perfect brush for blending out the crease. It's pretty tight and it's not dense at all. It's very fluffy, so it blends out the shades really nicely. At first, I'm going to go in lightly with the shade, not picking up too much on the brush, and the slightest motion, you guys, the slightest motion. Gentle hand, don't go in all crazy. I'm just going to get that edge and just blend upward. This process takes a while, but this makes all the difference. And then once you've kind of blended it out a little bit, you can go ahead and take a lot more color on the brush, so you actually start to see the shade. You're just going to continue to use a light hand to blend it out. And then going back in with that first shade, I'm going to go and build this color up again and try to blend it out a little bit.
Hey, I got you.
Oh, you're so sweet.
We got flowers for you.
Thank you, guys.
And some more for you. They smell pretty.
That was sweet. I'm going to take the Morphe M518 brush, which is another tight crease brush, and I'm just going to blend that out to perfection. And just continue building it up and blending it out, building it up and blending it out. You know how it goes. I got pink all over my face. We're gonna jump into the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette, and I'm gonna dip into this shade right here to put on the inner corner and the outer corner of the eyelid. I'm taking a Morphe E36 brush, just a tiny pencil brush. So for the eyelid, the first thing I'm going to do is set down the concealer, and I'm using this flat brush. And I'm going to start in the middle and work my way towards the outside and then bring it in. I'm not going to take it all the way across the eyelid, but most of the way. Starting directly in the center. And I just find my crease and get in there. And it's going to go out further on the outsides. And it's kind of going to come in a little tighter. Okay, and then with my finger I just go ahead and kind of blend out the edges a little bit, just because it'll be a lot easier to blend with the shadows that we put over it. So I'm going to take this shade again on a tiny detailed brush, and I'm going to take that right above where I cut the crease, so it'll be a lot more defined. Don't ask me how, but this truly just changes the entire look. And directly in the middle, I am going to place white eyeshadow. Take it all the way out, only at the top. And then I take it down the middle as well. And then repeating that step with a little detailed brush. And then to go alongside that, I'm gonna go ahead and go into this shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I know I'm using a lot of palettes, it's just the idea I envisioned. This is just for the technique. You could use whatever colors you want. You don't need these many palettes. Then taking a smudger brush, I'm gonna go in with that shade. And you could just kind of play with it to where you feel comfortable. And then taking that white shadow and kind of going over it, blending it out more. And then going in with that shade we took on the outer corner to blend those together. Okay, so I just added glitter over the top. I used the Nikki Tutorials collab with Too Faced Glitterly. Just because I've been doing this style of look and I wanted to change it up a bit, I hadn't added glitter. I love the way it came out. Okay, the last step is eyeliner. I don't wing it out, I don't do anything. I just put my eyelashes right on the waterline. I'm taking my Wet n Wild Mega Liner. Can you see the difference? I think it just kind of makes your eye look bigger. Okay guys, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this helped you out, the ones that were wondering and asking about how I do this look. It's kind of a lot of work, but it's worth it. Your looks come out bomb all the time. Adding more and more shadow is the key. I've learned that it really makes a difference on the color payoff, the way it looks on camera, everything. If you liked this video, drop a like, subscribe if you are not already subscribed, turn on my post notifications so you will be notified every time I upload a video, and I will catch you in my next video. Oh my god!